When it comes to cars, Vaughn Wyant has made a name for himself. As president and CEO of the Wyant Group, he has been a commanding presence in the auto industry for more than 30 years and has done so with enthusiasm, fun, and a work ethic that can be hard to find these days.
He's got a personality that drives everything he does, and he does it for the right reasons. He goes into the community to support it because he believes in it. So when you have Vaughn Wyant as somebody supporting you, in our case the Children's Hospital of Saskatchewan, you know things are going to get done. He's a project person and he gets it done from start to finish with no details lost.
I think probably his confidence not only in himself but his family, his employees, and his confidence in the community and the province. He's a big supporter of Saskatoon and Saskatchewan. He's probably the most responsive person I've ever dealt with, whether it be on a business matter or a community event. He's always there to lend a hand and always there to step up to the plate.
It's no surprise that Vaughn has grown the Wyant Group into a business with 11 automotive brands and a top 30 ranking of businesses in Saskatchewan. He has always had a focus and determination for creating enterprises that demonstrate professional success recognized in communities across Canada.
He's not just a figurehead person that pops in and out of town. He's actually somebody that's involved in his store and in his dealerships and in his company. So I think that hands-on gives employees of his an opportunity to look at him and say, you know, here's a guy who built right from scratch, and he really has shown exactly what being a true business person in this community is.
His business is reflective of what he does in his community work. It's successful because he works at it and he gets other people involved.
Doesn't mess around. When he has an idea, he comes with the idea and he pushes it. When he moved off of 8th Street, that was a huge move at that time because everybody was on 8th Street, all the car dealers. And when he moved out there, he had a vision and he kept to that vision.
In addition to his busy business schedule, Vaughn always makes it a priority to support the communities where he does business, whether it's through his involvement with hospital foundations and cultural events, or through his and his family's generous contributions to projects such as the Ramey Modern Art Gallery or the University of Saskatchewan's Home Ice Capital Campaign. Vaughn, along with his family, never miss an opportunity to give back.
He has a real vision. You got to when you wear glasses like that. He's got a real vision for the city, and I'm sure beyond the city, but I've seen the vision that he's got for the city. So the things that he has supported, everything from healthcare, hospital foundations, to education and the University of Saskatchewan, to the arts and culture and the Ramey Art Gallery. I mean, this is somebody who really can see where this city has the potential to go. He was telling a funny story about how when it's snowing and icy outside, he sticks his head out the window and listens for cars crashing into each other and can hear the change dropping into his service departments. And I thought two things. One, I'm sorry I just bought a Volvo from him. And secondly, I should ask him for money for the hockey rink. And seriously, I did, and he and his family obliged.
We worked with many community events side by side on committees. So he's of course known very, very well in the province and specifically in this community, doing so many projects for different organizations in the city.
Vaughn's passion and zest for life are infectious, and between his business and community involvement, he always makes time for his family and for sharing his gifts through mentoring young people about entrepreneurship and community leadership. He has been honored for his work with recognition including the United Way Community Award and the NSBA Popcorn and Entrepreneurship event profiling Vaughn's business and community efforts.
We all traveled down to Phoenix to sell this truck at a very, very highly recognized auction called the Barrett-Jackson. Now, when he called me to tell me that we got into the Barrett-Jackson auction, he left out the word auction, and he had just said, "Bryn, we got it. We're gonna get Barrett-Jackson." I actually thought he was talking about a new Rough Rider.
We had a nice dinner, and in the midst of the dinner, Vaughn pulled me aside and said, "Look, I know why I'm here. You want to ask me for money, don't you?" And he says, "Well, look, let's just cut to the chase." And he said, "Do you have a number?" And I said, "Yes, I do have a number." And it was, to me, I thought, a very large number, and I was working up the courage to ask him. And Vaughn said, "Yeah, I have a number too, and I bet you my number is bigger than your number." I said, "Okay, well, let's find out." He said, "Go first," and I said, "Okay, $250,000. And Vaughn gets this big grin on his face. He says, "I knew it, my number's way bigger. I'm gonna give you $1 million. And so I thought, great, great negotiation. And the next day I realized that that was the same type of negotiation I had with Vaughn when I bought my last car from him.
He's put a lot of time and effort into mentoring a lot of people in this business community.
A great combination of an entrepreneur who has decided to stay here, invest time and money in our city and in our province, and as well be a big supporter to community and charitable events.
I am delighted that you are receiving another example of the profile that you deserve and the recognition that you deserve for all that you have done for this city and far beyond it.
May you and your family take a bow for all you've done for our community, and once again, congratulations on leading the way for many, many areas in Saskatoon.
Junior Achievement of Saskatchewan is proud to honor our 2017 Business Hall of Fame inductee, Vaughn Wyant.